Wait,
What am I waiting
the
for?
Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now.
It's the Rockefeller skank, actually.
Ah, all right. Now, as we were talking about before, I now have to put on Tarzan by Baltimore in the background here. Oh, and the title of the album is Living in the Background.
Oh.
He looks like Bill Wirtz in this image.
He does, actually. That is a apt comparison.
And when you're looking at the rudders of two different ships, that's an aft comparison.
Hey, where are you going with that
And then
glass
you're
shark,
looking
bud?
at iOS versus Android. That's, you know, comparison of operating systems, of course.
Of course.
I didn't let that bomb explode for nothing.
I'm not going to kill you. It's over too quick that way.
Just give him the old hangover. It's like, and there I was, tasered to the floor. Quite the weekend.
I should never have picked up that blast shard. Is that a fucking mosquito?
I gotta say, having this in the background of you running around and fucking whacking the people in the face with an electric bat goes unreasonably well together. It's great montage music.
It is monkey business.
There's the fucking random ass jungle cat sound in the background.
Night, night. Give me the order, give me the order,
Yeah.
night, night. My home like Tarzan boy.
Oh god. He has a pork pie hat? Oh, he's done.
This man is. I'm about to ruin this man's whole career.
What are you doing? Bump. Pathfinding.
Penal code, Get it? Like a dick.
Which is also the name for a cop.
Or a detective.
Yeah. That's the one.
A lot of phallic word association in law enforcement.
Yeah. It's great how Dick became Dick becoming euphemism for the beaner beniner, has made so much old slang so good.
Yeah.
I think I have a book that is literally called More of the Straight Dick. No. Oh, wait a second. Nope, I have it. I gotta pull it out from behind my monitor, my little personal library.
I have many leather-bound books.
Oh god, it does really look like I'm some sort of educated ass. I'm like, oh, some theory of sampling, tales of Edgar Allan Poe, War and Peace, Introduction to Thermodynamics. Oh, and then there's this one with the $4.50 sticker on it from October 26, 2013, when I bought the book sale. Cecil Adams is More of the Straight Dope.
Introduction. You still have your Gaskell book?
Yes,
think
I
I
did keep them all
Burned
because
it
I
in
goddamn paid hundreds of dollars for them.
I got the Gaskell book for like 20. I think it was like the Indian version.
Oh yeah, the international version where everything's still in English,
Yeah.
and just some of the problems are switched around.
Yep. It was like questions 17 and 37 in every chapter were switched.
Yes. So I opened up this book just to the middle because I don't read this book often, but it is good for an occasional laugh. But I the one paragraph it's like an anthology of short like snippets. And this one is labeled Cecil begins to sympathize with the misunderstood swastika.
Oh, jeez.
So I'll read this while you're fighting some sort of fucking Zerg rush here. Yin yang, female male, do not, I repeat, do not represent the good evil dichotomy. This is a common misconception and shows remarkably faulty and prejudicial logic. Evil results from the imbalance of either opposing force, not the intrinsic evil of either. Which sex, by the way, were you stigmatizing with the evil label? Against all reason, would you project onto some dark goddess what you would rather not face in yourself? It doesn't take Levi Strauss or a flaming feminist to see the politics in this. Before you enlighten the public on any more opposing forces, read a good book on the macrobiotics and at least get that point straight. From Natasha B. of Tacoma Park, Maryland. And his response, calm down, Natasha. I use female, male, and good evil as examples of opposing forces. I didn't say one was an example of the other. So this is like, I guess he ran a advice article or some shit.
Dear Abby sort of deal.
Oh, okay, wait. Okay, I guess this was on a series here. Yes, that was the second part of a earlier article about the misunderstood swastika. Would you like me to read that?
Sure, why not?
Okay. So,
is there anything we don't know, like how it was originally a Buddhist symbol of peace and whatnot?
Yeah, that's probably what it's going to be about. From West M in Atlanta, Georgia. Cecil, you were wrong. I refer to the question concerning the historical roots of the swastika. You informed us that it was an ancient Indian symbol. In reality, however, the Indian symbol was not the Nazi swastika, but rather a mirror image symbol called the Wheel of Life. The Wheel of Life turns in a clockwise, quote, deosal direction. Hitler, who is fascinated by the occult, deliberately reversed that ancient symbol of power so that it turned counterclockwise, or Widershins. Traditionally, this is supposed to give the symbol for a black magic sort of power. Please try not to be wrong again. I can't handle the disillusionment. And his response, time to lay off the airplane glue, West. As a glance at a history book would show, the Nazi symbol was oriented in a clockwise direction. So, as often as not, was the ancient good luck sun symbol, sometimes known as the Wheel of Life. It's true that swastikas come both clockwise and counterclockwise, and some scholars maintain that they represent opposing principles, e.g., yin-yang, male-female, and presumably good-evil. On occasion, as you correctly note, the counterclockwise swastika, more properly known as a Sovastika, so UV instead of a W,
right,
has had black magical significance, symbolizing the night and or the terrifying goddess Kali. But you can find examples of both types of swastikas being used in early benign contexts. In any case, the wicked Salvastika was not the Nazi symbol. You got anything else you want cleared up, just let me know. So there's your fucking history lesson, boys.
that guy seems like he's a swell folk.
Yeah. This is fucking, what is this? How many pages is this? 470 something pages? 500? Yeah. It's a big book.
It's quite a few
I guess
pages.
he did this for a while.
Yes, so.
And time to toss it on top of the videos.
I just had a man fall from the sky on top of me.
Can't let that happen. You got to get the insurance for that.
Across the floor, it's monkey business.
I'm going deeper underground. Oh, you know what? I want to listen to fucking Pretty Brown Eyes. Pretty pretty brown eyes.
P.Y.T. but a young thing.
And just out in the desire. It's the ultimate slow jam by Mint Condition.
That's a slow jam band if I ever heard one. There's just so many fucking dudes.
And much like Tarzan Boy, slow jams go immensely well over action set pieces. Them Hazard boys.
Them Duke boys. That car's invincible.
I've seen enough. Oh, God. All right. Following in our theme of like weird politically incorrect shit, I was gonna say when you threw the grenade under the truck, I was like, I've seen enough IEDs to know where that's not how that works. I've been on Live Leak enough.
WikiLeaks.
Let's go on Watch People Die. What a great subreddit.
I miss fat people hate.
Well, they'll always have Hold My Fries.
That's true.
Just got Bob a Weave.
Bop new bop. Bop,
Okay,
bop.
glad you could run into that truck. Ooh, that was a sweet little cutscene graphic right there.
Yeah.
Hey, are you guys mask cut right? I can't see a damn thing out of this. Fucking Django. What a movie.
Alright, too long. Not good enough. Typical Tarantino.
Yeah. Yeah, they had they had an intermission in that shit, or is that Hateful Eight, where they had like the whole road show and an intermission?
Yeah, that was Hateful Eight. There was no intermission.
70 millimeter.
Should have been. Yeah, I did not.
He's a man who carves his own way, no matter what anyone or anything else says. Common sense included.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'd be, if you told him that, he would be very proud of that fact.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I was never really. I legitimately like Reservoir Dogs, but every other movie of his, I'm just
Ooh,
like,
glowy purple thing.
eh.
What were you gonna say?
No, that was it. It was just eh.
Oh, okay. I actually haven't seen a lot of his stuff. So I don't, I haven't seen Pulp Fiction. I haven't seen Kill Bill.
I'm told I would like Inglourious Bastards, but
goddamn Nazis.
I don't know.
There was a theory I read somewhere that it all takes place in the in like a shared universe.
Maybe the
like,
stories are spread out enough in time where it's possible.
Yeah, like where I think like Kill Bill was a movie in Pulp Fiction or something, some shit like that.
Right.
Where you have in America, like they linked it, like, so, if they follow from the America that's depicted by the Americans in Inglourious Bastards, you have a very violence-loving populace who thrives on that. So a violent thriller movie for them would be even more, insane and crazy. Classic headcanon stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it's possible they all take place in a shared universe, but it's not like it'd be like the least linked thing because they're all just like events.
Yeah, they don't. There's no ripple effects going on. There's nothing that would, that you would see their ways cross.
Yeah. How many more of these things do we gotta find? 4?
Sounds right. That sounds like a good number of things to collect.
It said 6 at the beginning, but I think we got a couple. But
All right.
yeah, I'm not a big fan of the militia.
Yeah, not a big fan of the fucking landmines on the roofs.
Running with the devil.
Run, bow.
On my way. Just give him a little love tap and then run away. That's all we're doing. Straight bread, that's all I'm making.
Yep. Straight clouds, because I'm baking.
What you got between them 2 slices? Not.
Yeah.
It's just straight bread. Psycho-proofing. Search the Steak Shack. Shake Shack?
Shank Shack.
Shank. That was a like PSN Xbox Live Arcade game in this era. Another life I did a Let's Play on it. And that's how I also learned that it's the name of a gay porno. Because when
Which? What? What? Hold up. What did you say in reactually?
I said there was a game called Shank.
Oh. Okay. Yep. I know that game.
And apparently it's also the name of a gay porno because in another life I did a Let's Play of it. And when I was looking for thumbnail images...
Oh. Okay.
I saw some stuff that I was not expecting to see.
Little flash in the panty.
Little. Not on that one. All right. Next shack. Oh, fuck. Eldritch Horror.
Oh, well, this ain't fucking Borderlands.
Fucking, it feels like it. Brass monkey. That funky monkey.
Dunk.
Donkey here.
Yep, that's it. It's just the word dunk.
You might know me from my videos where I make fun of retarded people. Or
Yes.
dipshit videos on the internet where I make fun of retarded people.
Pew, pew, pew.
I'm actually of Puerto Rican descent.
Oh,
I do not like your videos because you are black. I always knew it was a racial thing between me and John. Yeah, I really liked your JonTron rant.
his work is hit and miss now.
It's always been hit and miss, let's be honest. It's just the ratio has shifted a little bit.
Yeah.
Because he's trying to make more videos so people will shut up about him disappearing all the time.
I think he also wants to play with his budget more. I feel like, I don't know if it's something I heard or if it's something just I've invented within my own mind, but he feels like I get the idea that he's very much a perfectionist.
Yeah,
wants to
I hear that.
He likes those really high production values on videos.
I saw something on, I think it was H3H3 podcast or just an interview or whatever. And, he was talking about why he always goes away, on these long hiatuses. And he's like, I gotta make sure that everything is as good as it can be. Which, I get. I'd rather, take your time and make something of quality than rush a bunch of shit out that's of lesser quality. And I think part of the problem, too, is the flex tape video took off so much.
Yeah, that was sort of a lightning in the bottle.
And now, a lot of content is formatted the same way.
Right.
And
yeah, that felt because that one did feel like it was sort of an off the cuff. The way he set it up at least made it seem like it was just an off the cuff thing that he saw. It was like, I just got to do a thing on this, and that's even with our stuff. When we're making videos, that seems like when we get the best. That those really engaging sort of reactions is, the stuff where you just can't make this shit up, sort of moments.
Yeah, for sure. We do put we put more work than it might seem. It might seem like all our stuff is just kind of off the cuff, flying by the seat of our pants. But we put in a lot of work behind the scenes, just kind of working on our timing and playing off each other, and kind of getting a feel for how we set up jokes and stuff. And there is a few hours of prep that goes into every show. So it's a process.
Just a little bit, yeah. But there are those moments, those Paddington 2 moments.
Yeah, where it's just something, and it's an off the cuff thing, but it's a result.
You gotta have the dice before you can roll them.
Yeah, it's a result of some of the other work we put into it, to where we have the sort of ability to play off each other of something so simple for as long as Jake and I went. We went 30 minutes on Paddington 2, a movie neither of us had ever seen, We just saw that 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, and thus a myth was born.
It's amazing.
Why does it keep telling me to come here? There's nothing at that pagoda.
You're looking for the shacks, right?
Yeah, we're looking for Quo in the shacks. Fuck. Rockets. Rockets, rockets. You spin me right round, baby, right? Fuck. Why do these things bounce? They were sticky in the last game. I like
I don't
that
want frag grenades.
fucking better. God damn it. Why can't I fucking cast lightning bolt without any mana?
I just want that 3 damage.
I don't want to have to run Valakut to fucking get my free lightning bolt. I wanted to run Valakut in my Paper Neheb deck, but that card is $16 fucking for some reason. I know Scathe Shift and all that, but still.
Mm-hmm. Uh, money. Money! Boom, 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 boom.
Give me your life force. Oh, that does full energy? Fuck yeah, evil's the way to go.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, R1. It's triangle in the last game.
Ta-da. Yep.
Nyak, nyak, nyak,
Get
nyak.
out of my swamp.
Get out of my swamp! Ah, yummy.
Bum, bum, bum.
Quo, quo, quo.
Wah, 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 wah. Convenient paths of stuff on the water. Ooh, the fog.
The mist. Mr. Mel Torme.
You gotta use your electrolocation abilities.
Oh, it's the fire lady.
Yay! Let's make a blood pact.
Let's fuck.
Mhm. Like the New York team.
No, I think like Nykthos is a shrine too.
Yeah. Her devotion to red is impeccable. So will ours.
What kind of extrapolation of power is the ability to teleport from fire? Stop teleporting away.
Ah. Woo! Ooh. It's like some weird lava thing. Oh, that's nice. Sneaky's never been our strong suit in this game.
We're not
Just sort of
that.
a walking demilitarized zone out here.
I prefer the walking nuke. I'm hitting them. Fuck. I'm sorry, what?
Throw a bomb into the crowd. Or throw a public streaker. That always works.
Fucking goddamn it, Nix.
Bum, bum, ba-dum. Man the ramparts!
They were so gallantly streaming.
uh, and the brains bursting in air.
Star Spangled Comedy.
Yep.
Brought to you by Sam Eagle.
Huh.
Fuck. Hey, Nix, want to do that thing where you line them up for the insta kill?
Please? Make a little old depth zone out here.
To zone.
All right. Lovely.
To get all the way over
It's the
there.
part when we get to burn it down. Roman Reigns is gonna be in the fucking Fast and Furious movie. We gotta go back home. Gotta
I'm
go off the
excited to
grid.
see him spear Idris Elba in half.
Yes. I want to see him spear the helicopter.
In due time, my friend, in due time. What do you want to set the over under on before we get used to calling him John Moxley instead of Dean Ambrose?
I think pretty quick. In the span of maybe a couple weeks. I think I could get there. I just gotta yell it inside my own head a bunch.
Yeah, apparently his deal lets him work international and a few indies, but they get first dibs on his dates.
And he has to work them all as John Moxley, right?
Yeah, I mean WWE owns the Dean Ambrose name. He was
Okay.
John Moxley before he came to WWE.
Okay, gotcha. So there will be no fucking War Raiders, Viking Raiders confusion here.
There should not be, no. Or even like War Machine to Warlight Raiders.
Oh, War Machine, it was so good.
I heard conflicting stories. I've heard that they changed the name because there's an MMA fighter, goes by War Machine, who's an unsavory individual. I've heard it's because they feared legal action from Marvel.
From Marvel, yeah.
I'm not sure what is the truth.
Fucking. I can just think of like some other like easy fuck. Call them the fucking Longboat Brothers, the Battle Wagon. I don't
Or
know.
how about the War Raiders? Because, they
Yeah.
already had that name.
Oh, I meant like before they became the
Oh,
War Raiders, but
I think
yeah, no,
that's
War
fine.
Raiders is fine enough.
Yeah. And I don't know why they fucking changed the names from Rowan Hansen to Eric and Ivar.
Because they gotta be more Viking.
It's just, I don't know. I'm excited for AEW. There was some shit in it though, like that makes me a little worried. I hope Cody Rhodes is not super involved in the creative process of the company. Because Triple H is living rent free in that head of his. And
Yeah.
if it becomes constant, let's take every shot at WWE we can, When you acknowledge number one, you establish yourself as number two.
Right. You gotta be. I'm
You
careful.
gotta grow your audience. You can't just live off of the fucking 1% of super hardcore fans. I think to be successful, they have to create some new fans. And by doing shit like fucking swinging a sledgehammer at a throne and having a weak ass explosion is your plan, you create a vision, I don't think you're going to get very far.
Right. Yeah. So I guess like you said, yeah, the first one should be just, yep, we are in WWE. The next one's gonna be, hey, look, here's a thing that we're gonna do now.
Yeah. Like overall, the show was very good. All the matches were pretty good. I think they are gonna have to maybe tone down some of the indie-rific elements of it. Like, I don't think you should have multiple near falls in the third match on the card, but that's just me.
Right. Yeah, they're in an interesting position. That's what I'll say without, because I haven't seen the show. I've seen the clips and I've seen that they have the value behind it to make it its own beast. It doesn't have to be, like you said, indie-tastic.
Interesting to see how putting on a good pay-per-view is one thing, running a interesting and entertaining weekly television show is a whole nother animal. So, anything we say now can, positive or negative, can very well change very quickly once that television show starts airing.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So
We shall see. I think they got a hot start. They've got some good buzz around them with, I think getting John Moxley, obviously I'm working on it, is a big get for them because you got a guy who was positioned toward the top of the card in WWE for many, many years, jumping ship, which immediately gives them legitimacy. It's sort of like when Lex Luger showed up on the first Nitro
Mhm.
in terms of a big WWE star jumping ship and giving some legitimacy to the brand. And you got Chris Jericho, who is a big star, probably their biggest star, and probably should be their first champion.
Mhm.
And you got some good talent on the undercard. I think the question that is on my mind and has been on my mind for a while is, are the elite going to be able to push people who aren't themselves?
What what do you mean by that, Kurt?
I mean, like, are Cody Rhodes and the Young Bucks, and I mean, to a lesser extent, Kenny Omega, because he's still fresh, and I think there's certainly mileage in
Mhm.
him, but are is and not necessarily now, but like in 2, 3, 4 years, when they've had their run on top and they're starting to get a little stale, are they going to be able to push themselves down the card and give younger talent a more prominent role? Because that's what ended up killing WCW. And the
Right.
fact that they're all executive vice presidents or whatever in the company, when I heard that stuff, I know it's basically a ploy to give them health insurance, but
Mhm. Yeah.
uh, it still kind of made me worry that it's because that was my big worry from the start. Like, even with them calling it All Elite Wrestling, is like, is this just going to be a fucking vanity project? Is Tony Khan their fucking money mark? And are they just going to fucking push themselves prominently on a national television thing and, screw consequences and long term sustainability?
Yeah. I think to a lesser degree, um, well, it's different. I was gonna say WWE also kind of does that, where they're kind of keeping the guys up top.
Oh, no,
Um,
yeah, they do it for sure.
they have to set. I will say that you can give them their reasoning is that they have to have a consistent line of merch, or at least they will argue that they need a consistent line of merch.
I mean,
Um,
that's like their issue is the same paradigm that's been, a facet of professional wrestling for a long time, is that, you know, they're afraid to mess with success, And I mean, they're forced to now because John Cena has largely left. But for a while there, John Cena was their moneymaker. And, the idea of doing someone different or finally pushing a new guy, came a little too late.
mm,
They fumbled the transition a little bit, and now they're in a weird position, largely of their own making, because I don't think they want people to be stars. They want the brand to be the draw, which
right.
is just working out fantastically for them so far.
uh,
They're scared of getting rocked or Batista'd.
yeah. Which, weirdly enough, NXT has executed on that idea or that sort of plan very well. Because I enjoy NXT as a brand. I have faith that talent coming in within a couple years will grow. At least some talent
Yeah.
will grow to become like really, really exceptional and audience drawing.
The thing about NXT, that they have this innate advantage, and that they can operate kind of like the territory system, because when a guy's story is over in NXT, they can move on to the main roster or leave the territory. They don't have to stick around for a long time and have to have new stories made for them all the time, which is
Mm-hmm.
why you can't just do NXT on the main roster and have it work, because people have to stick around. Although there are things that make NXT very good, like storyline consistency,
Mm-hmm.
that you can easily do on the main roster.
Yeah, and you know,
I I don't know. It wouldn't happen, I don't think, within Vince's lifetime.
Probably
Um,
not.
but that would be an interesting thing to see. Is like sort of a expansion of this sort of the Raw SmackDown concept into more of like a territory system. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I mean, in principle, I think that's what the brand split should be. But I think bottom line is they need to make more entertaining television. But
Yeah.
like they hurt in the ratings because and they perceive it as a lack of star power. But I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that they've been either unwilling or unable to create new stars for this whole brand split run that's going on 4 years now.
hmm Like I would like to see. I'm just thinking of it now. Um, I would have like cut down Raw a little bit, cut down SmackDown a little bit. Um, and after you cut down SmackDown, then you could put 205 Live after it. So you're not doing fucking 2 hour show and then 205 Live after, and then no one fucking ever watches it.
Yeah.
You can do that, and then on Raw you do the same thing, but you have like maybe you have like a lucha roster, or you do like a lucha type thing,
Yeah.
and
These
you'll have
are
like NXT where you have NXT and NXT UK on night, and I don't watch NXT UK because I like NXT a lot, but after I'm like I'm done.
yeah.
Um,
It's too much. It's and like I think that's the fundamental one of the fundamental problems that if AEW is smart, they'll avoid. They'll learn from history, but you can't have 5 hours of first run television every week that you have to produce. It's too much. It oversaturates the market, and it just
strains your production.
yeah, it's far too much. And I mean, there's nothing that's gonna happen about that. They fucking make far too much money off of that third hour of Raw for them to ever cut it. Unfortunately, unless they finally, when this new TV deal's up, move to a network for whatever reason where they can't have that third hour. Which is why I was really rooting for Fox to scoop up Raw
Mm-hmm.
so they could fucking be like, oh, local news at 10, can't do that third hour anymore.
Right. Yeah. And I wonder, were they thinking about that so that they could get some deal on XFL?
Um,
Or was that going to be on like Spike or something?
where I don't remember where I think the XFL got a deal with ESPN or something, or maybe
Okay.
CBS or NBC or whatever. Um, they're the thing with the XFL is that's a whole nother ball of wax. Like their deal is such that they're not getting any like rights fees for their content,
Mm.
but production cost is being covered. So I don't know. It's going to be a real money loser for a few years. We'll see how that goes. That's a whole nother ball of wax.
Yeah. It'll be money loser, and the real thing I wonder will be, um, it will if any sort of injury scandal breaks, that might break it the second attempt, or it might make it, depending on the nature of it and the I guess the impacts. I would say because
Yeah.
I could foresee a all press is good press sort of situation after some like injury or some um, crazy story breaks that involves the XFL.
Uh, I think historic like if history is anything to go by, the first run of the XFL, like they had a player get injured on the first play of the fucking league, where they had that stupid scramble for the ball instead of a coin flip, and a guy got injured on it, like the first fucking go round.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a lot of press about the XFL. It was on prime time on NBC, and it didn't work because it was minor league football.
Right. And that did sort of compound on itself with the fact that the other point that you and many others have made is that it attracts, like you said, the people who aren't cut out for NFL, combined with less stringent safety requirements,
At
means
least in
that
the original, yeah, they were. Well, they had to change the rules because they were like, we're gonna have, NFL's for pansies. We're gonna have, allow full bump and run coverage and all this stuff. We're not gonna have a coin flip. We're gonna have a scrum for the football. And turns out that fucking people were getting hurt, and there wasn't a lot of scoring, and people weren't coming to the games because offense puts asses in seats. And they're like, okay, we have to revise the rules a little bit. My understanding now is that it's XFL in name only, and it's going to operate with similar rules to like NFL or college football or the AAFL or whatever.
hmm
Uh,
interesting. So they're gonna bank on the name recognition of the XFL.
I guess they just like
To
the name or whatever. Like the
yeah.
AAF, that other, football league that, died halfway through its season this past year. Um, they wanted to buy the XFL name, but Vince was like, "No, I have plans for that."
Interesting. Okay.
So I guess it does sound kind of cool, XFL. But yeah, their goal is they're going to be during the off season in the NFL, like the original XFL, and I think Vince McMahon is hoping that he can attract people who are kind of put off from the NFL because of like the whole kneeling thing or whatever.
Oh, oh, yeah, yep. You reminded me that that is the thing people care about still, probably. Yeah.
Yeah. Whether or not that's a big enough audience to fucking matter in the long run, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, whatever.
We shall
I
see.
guess we'll just wait for it to pan out. We spent that was a half an hour conversation about
Yeah. Well,
or more, 40 minutes maybe. That was quite the
something.
tangent.
Yeah. I feel it. Feel it in my bones.
Yeah,
Are you a street performer?
like some enemies drop an AOE attack.
Launch ion vortex.
Choo! Press that down button.
Kablow! Oh,
Yay!
I like that.
I like that. Hey, pick up that one from the other dude.
Yeah. Why that street performer had an ion core in him, I don't know.
IDK, my BFF Jill.
Ultra attacks.
Ooh,
Perhaps later. I'll have to read.
time to experiment with all these different moves.
Trying to shake this good karma here.
Guardian. Ugh.
We unfortunately started with a bar of good karma, despite the evil that we committed.
Mm-hmm.
We were infamous in the last game. Why?
They just like that sort of thing down here, I guess.
I guess.
I never imagined that Cole McGrath would electrocute me, says the head of Let's Have Cole McGrath Electrocute People Party.
I just wanted to do it to other people. Alright, well. Story missions probably our best bet to gain karma of any persuasion. Bertrand. What a fucking name.
Bertle.
Like the way she thinks.
I like the way he points.
I
And I like the way
you point. Do do do. I'm sweating.
You know, Zeke, under his arms, it looks like those are for ammo clips. I think he just puts beer in there.
Mm. She makes a convincing arguments with them titties.
Yeah. And we get it. You vape.
And the skin flicks.
Yeah. Da, 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 da. Tourists.
Out the way,
Moo!
bitch. Oh, there's a street performer. Hang up that phone.
She's just saying everything we need to hear.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
Real self-encouragement out here.
I got no love for New Marais in my heart. Empire City, that was my city.
The civilians punch back when you electrocute them. I mean, what the hell?
Empire City, they just threw rocks
Inoffensive.
and shouted
No,
at you.
I knew a good trash man when I saw him. What we got here, they have no necks. Just there. If you know anything about me and my relationship with that slug of a man Ellsworth, you know I enjoy a good neck on a person.
People should have chins. Call me racist for saying that, but it's my belief. Police suppressed. Soon I will be Fug.
Yes.
I will be so gangster / so thug.
Get a big drink in my hand with a big mug.
It is so fucking hot.
Is it toasty out there?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's humid more so, but you know how I do with the heat. Poor
Yeah.
guy.
I was out for an hour today, so I knew it got pretty warm. But otherwise, as we all know, I live on a fucking space station, so I gotta re-moisturize all my food.
Hey, friend. See, positive reinforcement. Hey, the fuck? I will not be hit on by prostitutes in this manner.
Oh yeah. All right, we have Wrath of the Gods.
I do, though.
What are you saying, Zeke?
Zeke, you tell me to kill street performers in one breath and then say don't kill possibly street performers chained up on a plantation in another breath. Oh, the street performers are getting wise to my act, though. See that man running?
Yep. What are you, racist?
What are you, racist? Put the witch in the
What
grub on your cock.
Ah,
Like dick size.
glands. Well,
Alright, oh wait, that's right. I gotta power this thing. Oh, we've increased the stability of the trolley bomb.
oh, nice. Interesting.
I wish I knew how.
Maybe checkpoints?
Perhaps. Oh,
Must
unstable.
say.
That's no good.
Cole has an impeccable sense of balance. Stay on the old trolley like that. Yeah, it's back to being stable. But we are not.
Oh, I wish I could next fucking.
Nick, could you let someone down? I'm a little hungry here.
Sorry, they're dead.
Yeah. Highly agitated.
Let's disembark for a moment then.
Let's pop our little grenade here. Let's pop our special.
I'm sick of all these motherfucking rocket launchers on this Monday to Friday plane.
I'm about to hit him with a ghost train.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the guy with ghost train powers would use the ghost.
I really fucking hate how regular lightning bolts use energy in this game.
Yeah. Not fun. Downgrade. Haha, we hit that guy.
Fuck.
Whew.
That's not quick enough on the draw.
Oh, that pleased. Just dropping cars in our way.
Alright, disembark. Take down these motherfuckers. Right here.
Camera.
Work with me, baby. Kick them.
Ion Storm. Let's just kill them all.
Oh,
Watch me just swoosh right in. That was less effective than I would have hoped.
yeah, it's not quite the fucking fire core in Titanfall 2.
Yeah.
That's my favorite loadout, Scorch. Set
Nice.
everything on fire.
Burn everyone.
You get thermite grenade launcher, you get canisters of thermite you can throw out and explode. You get a little, like, you pound your fist and it creates fucking a line of fire.
Ooh.
I was not sold on it when I first encountered the loadout, but then I actually gave it a try. I'm like, oh, I love this.
Ah.
I feel this in a silly way. Fuck. Nah.
Just one at a time here.
The fuck? Oh, fill me with your life force.
Healing.
Do you realize what you've done here?
That fucking mirror match.
I'm going to destroy you.
Fucking who prepares for the Ojama Town double?
I didn't realize that was a thing.
I don't think anyone did. No one prepares for that part of the mirror match.
That car was not designed with a mirror match in mind. That's just a fact. That is a straight up fact. But yeah, after seeing fucking the link rule in action, I hate it.
I forget. What part of it?
So like you have to make a link monster so you can summon more than one thing from your extra deck.
Oh.
Yeah, you can only put cards in the extra deck in the spots where it points to, which I guess makes Ground Collapse relevant again. And the Ojamas where you can like pick which zones you cut off. So if you have a link they have a link monster, you can shut off the zones that they could.
Yo, I did not
to.
realize that you had to. Your extra deck and link monsters either had to go in the extra deck slot or where the link monster points to.
Yeah.
It's a great way of making your fucking link monsters vital for your tournament play.
Yeah. They knew how to push the archetype.
Here, guys, we'll lock down your whole extra deck unless you play this sweet archetype that we just happened to invent. Not even archetype, just fucking gameplay mechanic.
Monster type, yeah. They look like rituals, but they're not.
Mm-mm.
Hey, friend. Fuck it. Fuck. Gotta conserve my power now. When we're in close like this, it's best to just fucking melee them.
Yep. Boop.
Mana mana. Bum, bum, mana mana mana. Mana ma.
Now, which one of you geniuses, which one of you mental giants determined that mortars would be the best option here?
You mental giant. We gonna fuck.
I wonder.
The ice conduit. Just a smidge.
All right. New enemy type.
Just what we needed. Stronger enemies.
Yay. Oh, Quo has the ice powers.
Yeah. Your hair turns white, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
And the ultimate cliche. Oh,
Okay.
okay. Let me see. Long range arcing attack.
Let's heal all.
Those don't seem very, like, useful.
Which? Oh,
Any,
yeah.
like, this one is the only one that seems kind of useful. The,
That's too bad.
megawatt drain. None of these are unlocked. Wow, like, we can't even, like, upgrade our powers? Like, this is all kind of shitty.
Lame. Yeah, well.
God damn it, Quo.
Dang it!
Alright, you wanna fucking dance with Don Mazzetti? Give me your life force. Fucking Quo. People are like, why do you hate escort missions?
Because it gotta depend on the weak.
Fucking natural selection here. Army of me. We are almost out of energy. Fucking, would you people just go down? God damn it.
Keep dying. Ah, there we go.
Hayseed.
He told me to hit it.
Hayseed Dixie. They were a band that was popular for like 4 seconds.
All right. What do you think?
Let's see.
I never sleep. I am the night.
Streetcar named Boom.
Walking around at the speed of coal.
That's right here. We'll do this one and then that'll be it.
Okay, dokes.
Oh, is this gonna be like the fucking satellite up? Thanks. Oh, fuck.
Oh, whoa. What is this? Are we fucking negative man now? Still you.
Always you. Forever you.
Could also ask the question, who's the betrayer now? The answer would also be the same. You,
Who is the one who knocks?
Mister. I cracked the race sphere because I felt like my dick was tiny.
I cracked the ray sphere for legitimate reasons. Alright. If ever there was a time to shack this off.
Yep. Pick one up.
Fucking Jesus.
Woo! Close. Close. Oh, good.
Bonaventure. Boner.
It's a lot of words to describe that. I'm fine with the vocabulary. So why say a lot of word when few do trick?
I'm MC never learned how to pluralize word. I got so many rhyme, and I sleep with all the girl. Oh, Jean Lejoie and the What the Fuck Collective. Back before he
So,
started doing television.
it's always nice to be able to find those gems out there.
Okay. Fucking, let's get this Scooby Dooby.
Cool.
Scooby Dooby Doo. Where are you? Got some work to do now. Count on you, Scooby Doo. No, we'll catch that villain.
Transformers, bombs in disguise.
You're not fooling me, Scooby Doo. The way you shake
You're not fooling me,
and
Scooby Doo.
shiver. You know we got a mystery. Yeah, watched the last Scooby Doo as a kid. What of it? Fucking, you serious? I left it for like 2 seconds.
All right. Try it again. Try it again. Try it again.
First, you do not succeed. Kill them. The great Johnny Cocker once said, if the glove doesn't fit, give up.
You may ask, why is this argument about Ewoks on Endor relevant? And I tell you, it is not. I forget how that exchange goes, but that was fucking hilarious.
What the fuck? Try that again, shall we?
Yes, please.
Oh, they're inverted controls.
Gotcha.
I know that's how, like, actual yokes of a plane work, but doesn't mean that's how I want to fucking fly in my video game.
Yeah.
It's okay. I have my new girl now.
New Bay out here.
She's a fiery voodoo woman named Phyllis. Or a gypsy woman named Phyllis. Oh, was it voodoo or gypsy?
I am not sure.
I think it was voodoo. Got 2 loves now. Big city wit living and a voodoo woman named Phyllis.
Yeah.
Just fucking only
Burn the
I can
hero.
throw grenades. Hey, get away from that. Take that, and that, you son of a bitch. I'm sorry, what?
Mm-hmm.
I had like 1,000,000,000 volts running through me. How could I die?
None of that.
Man, I wouldn't give for Ion Storm right about now.
Yeah.
That'll have to do. Get away from it. You stupid ass bitch. Okay. Close, we're close, we're close, we're so close.
Yay! They all died.
Made me more heroic. Why does killing the militia make me heroic?
Meh. What am I supposed to do? You can't hurt me. I'm in a pre-scripted animation.
Fucking acceptable casualties.
Ooh, wait. Pick up the.
Yeah.
I see the shiny, and I want to take it. Reminds me of Ninja Gaiden,
Does it?
the one for the Xbox.
Oh, Ninja Gaiden Black. One of the
Yeah.
hardest games of all fucking time.
Knock 'em. Eye to the bosses.
The Eye of
Boy.
Timaeus. Man, that joke was funny the first few times I told it at my LGS, and then everyone hated me.
We got it. Gosh.
The fuck are you?
Fuck you.
Fuck you, bitch. Get out of my fucking swamp. Goes double for you, Missy. Alright, pick up the splash shard, and then I think that's gonna do it. We'll catch you all next time on Saturn Studs Live. Till then, be well and stay safe, and probably like it's 1995.
Peace.